men that used cell phones more or less, they had lower semen quality. They used it more. So there have been some studies that, looked early on, men that used cell phones more or less, they had lower semen quality. They used it more. But you can also imagine there's huge differences in men that do and do not use cell phones. So, it's a hard experiment to design, but there have been some studies doing this in vitro, so in the laboratory, so taking, sperm in a cup basically and putting a cell phone next to it or not next to it to try and see if that played a role. There have been studies done where they sort of normalize the heat. They kind of put it on sort of a special stage so that it's not heat necessarily, but maybe it's RF exposure. So those studies, I think, don't show sort of a clinically meaningful change. But there have been some studies that say that maybe DNA fragmentation of sperm can go up a little bit if there's close proximity to a cell phone. So I think, when patients ask me that, which is a common question I get in clinic, obviously patients are coming in, they want to do, whatever they can to try and improve their chances. So I think generally, the data is not convincing. But, if it's easy enough, certainly to be aware of it, I think putting a laptop on a desk rather than in your lap, I think for heat exposure is probably the biggest thing that we want to minimize.